Hey y'all, welcome to our Volvo. We're heading off the ranch today. I'm Jared Paul, you know my wife Laura, and baby Stella's in the back, kicking it to her little Hey Bear sensory video. It's a bunch of dancing fruit and veggies. Well, anyways, we are heading out for about an hour and 15 away. We've got this huge pot haul we found online on basically like a yard sale site, and people sell things and give some things away free. And luckily it caught my eye. We're looking at a bunch of different bonsai style pots, and I'm not even lying or exaggerating when I say 200 terracotta pots with drip trays. So very exciting. So we're gonna take the ride out there. We're gonna check it out. Hopefully Stella will take a nap. Hey baby. Got the mirror, got her video, dancing fruit. We're ready to rock. So let's get to it. That's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. Okay, so people who gave us the pots have these insane greenhouses and botanical gardens and all this, and this guy who is giving away the pots was nice enough, he works on the property, lives on the property, was nice enough to bring us back here to check it out, and he gave me some really rare plants and trees. Totally excited. I'm not even sure what pots we got for him because they were all boxed up. But if I didn't get all the terracottas, that's fine, because this is absolutely incredible experience. I think Laura got some video in there, but we didn't want to really mess around because it is a private residence, and he said the owners can be a little not happy with people they don't know on their property, which I can understand. As you see, this property is insane. In the entryway, there were some Japanese maples. He said they were planted, he thinks, in the 1940s. Let's see there. And there. And we're out. See you back at the ranch. It's starting to get a woody.
He's just like, I don't know, $8. Well, it turns out it was some rare variety that the owner had bought to use for propagating, and he only had one. Oh, okay, yeah.
And all indoors.
Yeah, you can put it out for the summer, but yeah, just indoors for the winter.
Is it like
The common name is flowering maple, and if you have a bright sunny window, they do. And I do have a few things in here though.
Okay, so we just got back to the ranch. You see almost all the snow and ice is gone. Pretty cool. But yeah, look at this tree. I'll have all the names for it when I unpack the car. There's just boxes full of stuff. He gave me some seed warming mats and just all sorts of crazy stuff. We got this tree in here balanced between the diaper bag and another seat. Stella was gracious enough to let us borrow that. So let me get the car unpacked and we'll do the unboxing in a moment. All right, terrible joke. Stand by. All right, y'all. So we're back at the ranch. Man City is beating Man U 2-1 at halftime. Kevin De Bruyne scored a couple of goals. Okay, that's your English Premier League update. So here is the haul. So bunch of random stuff. This is a sundial, and it's got all of the zodiac signs on it. Libra, that's me. Any of my broskies know me. They know I love that zodiac stuff. I blame any of my bad characteristics and good characteristics on being a Libra. So here's a terrarium top, and he said you could use it in conjunction with another glass thing, or find a flat bottom, use it like that. Thought that was pretty cool. A lot of random things. This is some hand-blown glass, and it's actually made in Poland, which I don't know where Laura found that, but it's just so cool. Not sure what I will do with it. So much random things. A bunch of my broski at Todd's Tropicals would know what to do with all these. I got a bunch of orchid baskets. I've never grown an orchid in my life, so I guess I might have to start. And he gave me some rare species of coleus that they plant as annuals on their property. And let's see, this one is a Trisescantia. Looks a lot like my silver-bladed wandering Jew, and it looks like it grows like that, so somewhere along that species line. Now, he said this, he didn't know what to call it, but when he went to get it from a nursery, it was the only one. It had no tag, no name tag, no price, and come to find out the owner of that nursery had gotten it for personal stock and was going to propagate it. So now this is the one of those propagated plants from the guy that I got all these from. So if that made any sense, I'm really excited about that one. I will definitely try to divide it and keep that going year round. And boom, look at this geranium. Pelargonium Indian Dunes. It's got light green and then like a dark orange, light brown there. And let's see, the flowers, they look like an orangish magenta, so that'll be fun. Coming around, this is a made in Italy for Tiffany's and Company something. So I don't know if I will turn that into knickknack storage or something of that nature. Maybe tea bags, something on the counter, or I'll make it into a pot. But it seems like pretty richy to do as a pot. Just cool hand painted thing. Nice big glass vase. It was just really cool meeting this guy. Little bird cage. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go look at the, oh my gosh, how can I forget the Mother Mary? So this feels like some sort of really hard plastic, or he said, or plaster. He said it was made from the head of the Virgin, and this is an exact replica of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It was made in 1982 as a part of the Vatican collections. So yeah, he alluded to that. It's a very expensive piece. And so, yeah, I'm really excited that I got her. And well, obviously the original art's the expensive piece, but I'm assuming that is as well. So these are some heat mats he threw in. And, I don't know, I guess some dinner mats. And now, my actual pot. So you're probably wondering, where the heck are the 200 terracotta pots you were talking about? Well, there were two different ads, all of these things and the terracotta pots. And I thought that I got them both. But when we got there, he only had this stuff packed up. But I mean, when I say only, I mean, look at it. Boom, look at all these bonsai pots. So cool. That's a little bit of a broken terracotta, but this is a nice white swirly one. A couple of drip trays back there. Anyways, he had all of this stuff boxed up. And originally he had said, about 200 pounds of the terracotta pots. I might attach the ad to this to show you. And so that's what I thought I was going to get. And then we got there, he had everything boxed up. We loaded up the Volvo and he said, hey, do you want to come back to the owner's greenhouse? You seem like nice people and I'll show you around and I might have some plans for you. And so I was like, yeah, cool. And I was thinking, you know what, those boxes don't look that big for that much terracotta pots, but we also didn't have any more room left in the Volvo. So anyways, the tour and the added plants and things like that, and just getting to talk to this guy, Jack, he's taken care of their property for 12 years, lives on premise. Really cool dude. I totally forgot to even ask, like, hey, what about those terracotta pots? So anyways, I just messaged him. It was about an hour drive. And we'll see if those are still available or if he gave those away to somebody else, which hey, totally cool. Either way, it works. But yeah, those terracottas are not here. But I'd much rather have what I got. So stand by for the start of the show. All right. So here she is. He said it's about 15 years old, and I don't think this thing's ever been pruned. Look in here at this gnarly trunk. Oh, get in there, Jared. Look at that. So, I don't know, it's about, I don't know, 2 inches thick, and just a crazy, awesome, amazing weeping flowering canopy. So we'll have to knock Laura out with some chloroform one day to get to prune this bad boy, because she's in love with it. And coming right across, boom, boom. Let's see, still 2-1, 58 minutes in. Obviously, we want Man U so that Liverpool can take over first place. Right, Stella? She's just happy to be out of the car. And then here we go, boom. Look at this one. So the reason why he was getting rid of this, he had cross-pollinated this and another species, and it created bigger, wider, healthier looking blooms. And so he was doing away with this, the mama plant, he called it, and keeping the new hybrids. So he needed to make room. So this thing has a really cool trunk too. Totally unpruned. You could tell there was nothing really done to it, just let to grow, and really a focus on the blooms, where, you know, we all start looking at trunk lines and removing cross branching and all that stuff. So totally virgin pruning here. Amazing. Okay, so what are the names of these? I got this one in my back pocket. Yes. This is a Butylene yellow lanterns. Okay, I forgot to give you the orange one. And the orange one is a... Where are you? Oh. Here's the tag. It is a... Albutylon Bartley Schwartz. Alberteron Bartley Schwartz. So cool. If you have any idea about these trees, maybe they have a standard like nomenclature or slang name or something where maybe more people would know what it is exactly. I may have seen something like this before, but I don't know that I have, and the name doesn't ring a bell from any of my broski's bonsai channels. So I just feel so amazingly lucky. A little habit of mine, when I have a little extra time, I just go through that website and the free stuff. Sometimes you get some great things. It really helps the other person out. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's already made. Why go spend money on it, have something produced, and have that item go fill up a landfill when it's really, these things are amazing. So much cooler than buying something in a store, in my opinion. That hand-blown glass with the metal outline vase from Poland, I'm going to do some research on, because I just think that's so amazingly cool. Yeah, so that's going to do it for Jarhead Bonsai today, y'all. I got a C-pack in the mail from my broski Gene Sizemore at Gene Sizemore Photography, so I will be unpackaging that and getting those things ready for germination in another video. And what else do I have to do? Oh, my Trident Maples, I went down to water in the basement this morning, and yesterday actually, and some of them were starting to bud out, and they're supposed to stay dormant until I put them outside. So I quickly ran upstairs, texted my consigliere, and Ian at Back Garden Bonsai said, yes, let's get them outside. We've got some precipitation and warmer days coming. So I'm going to make a little makeshift greenhouse, or a ghetto greenhouse, as I'm going to call it. So those are the 2 videos coming up next on Jarhead Bonsai. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment below. So I'm Jared Paul, from my family, yours. Cheers.